Why do you believe in NASA?
Can I say one thing about the moon landing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Not one thing. You know how a lot of people say like it
Okay.
was staged, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like because there's no light in space, and so how did we see them if there's total darkness in space, right?
Sure. What about the sun?
Well, because the light doesn't travel to the moon.
Yes,
That's why
it
we have
does. The
stars.
moon, you guys say the moon reflects the sunlight. You believe Richard Nixon, the most corrupt president in American history, spoke
I'm gonna
to
be honest with you, I don't know who that is.
Google Richard Nixon speaking to astronauts on a telephone. Before satellites existed, my neighbor called them on a landline. He literally called them on a house phone from the White House on footage, and people believed this before satellites even existed. It's fucking, bro. And even if satellites existed, that's not the kind of phone. It would have to be a satellite phone. It wouldn't be a wired house phone. My neighbor is. You need to
Hey, I'm not
come
an
back to the
aerospace
Bible.
engineer.
Neither are they. Don't worry. They're going nowhere. That's why if you search up the trajectory of all rockets that leave low Earth orbit, they arc. They never go straight up, and they're shot from Florida into the Bermuda Triangle. Every single one of them. What else you got?
I don't think. Okay, let me back up. I don't know of any of them being shot from Florida. I could be wrong about that though.
It's on their website, nasa.gov. Why don't you Google it? Don't you Google everything?
No, honestly, I'm just kind of to myself.
So how can a rock, like if a jet, let's say a boat pushes off of water and an airplane pushes off of atmosphere, what the does a rocket push off of in a vacuum?
The
The
so
the
there's,
uh
let me finish. There is a lack of gravity, yes, but it is not 0% gravity. It's 0 point, and then I think it's like 0 0 some shit like that. But there is a 4% of gravity and mass in space, which is why when we use oxygen or air or whatever they use to turn, they use air valves to turn it, and so you're basically blowing your way into turning.
but you're turning
So
off of no
it would
medium.
be
You're pushing off of a. You're saying you're pushing off of gravity. That's rich. I've never heard this one.
well. How do you push off of or how do you turn in the air?
Off the atmosphere.
Not necessarily because we can fly in space as well. We can
No,
fly on Mars and the moon.
is that because you saw?
Not fly like airplanes,
But
but
do you believe in Mars because they showed you a computer generated picture of Mars? You
I
know,
believe in Mars because I've seen it.
yeah, and it's literally
All you gotta do is go outside and look up.
yeah, it's a light in the sky. It's not something you can put your foot on. It's a wandering star. That's what planet means in Greek. It means wanderer.
Wandering star? Mars is not a wandering star.
It's just a
Planet's
star with its
different.
independent orbit. I mean, if you zoom up with a high powered lens, it's a red light in the sky, just like your other planets. But NASA tells you that it's a land far, far away that you can land on, and they give you computer generated images of planet X, and every picture of space is fake.
I don't think so.
Why don't you Google it on your phone and tell me which one's real?
I have Googled it,
Google it
and I
now.
can tell
Let's
you
see
that
the
it's
look
fake.
on your face. Let's Google it right now. I want to see the look on your face. Google it on your phone and show me one
Okay,
real picture. Show me one picture that's not computer generated.
okay, word for word. What do you want me to Google?
Google planets in space.
And just go to images?
Yeah, there should be millions because you guys give 52 million to NASA a day with through tax revenue, right?
Well, they forgot Pluto, but
That's a real photo. You globetards are globalist scum.
that
Which
is
which one's a real photo?
that one for sure. These are actual photos that have been compiled into one, like a
Like a composite?